Welcome back to 2 Minutes to Compliance. My name is Mark Talon. I'm managing partner of the firm Legal Foods, and this is my opportunity to provide you with some information on different aspects of food law, but to try and condense that in a simple, easy to understand manner within a 2-minute time limit. So today we're going to look at the Nutrition and Health Claims Regulation, but specifically the on-hold claim list. Now, this is not a new issue for many of us, given the fact that the Health Claims Regulation has been enforced since back in 2007, or over 16 years, which is a long time in food law. But the botanical issue or plant-based substance issue in health claims continues to rumble on and cause confusion within the industry. So let's start our 2-minute timer and see if I can provide some additional guidance on this aspect of food law. So the on-hold list of botanical claims is a list of over 2,000 claims on different botanicals or plant substances. Now, when these were initially submitted at the start of the Health Claims Regulation, most were rejected by EFSA during that assessment process. And the reason for that is there isn't many randomized control trials on these type of natural products, at least not to their standard of evidence. So the industry was concerned that we're going to lose all these claims on botanicals, and they pointed to the fact that we've got traditional herbal medicines that don't need to follow that same burden or standard of evidence. So ultimately, what was decided was these claims will be placed on hold until they decide to work out how they should be assessed. Should it be at randomized control trials or history of use? And under Article 28.5 of the Health Claims Regulation, then the claims can continue to be used on hold, but provided they still follow some basic guidance like they should be scientifically substantiated. Unfortunately, that means that each member state would have its own level of evidence to substantiate those type of claims, but there's some general rules that you should follow if you want to use the on-hold claim list, in addition to discussing these issues with each member state. So each member state must use an issue called equivalence or equivalent treatment. So if they assess such claims in the past, they need to use that level of evidence now. You need to use the same wording that's on the on-hold list, or wording that means the same to the consumer. So don't be too flexible with the wording. But importantly, you need to use the same part of the plant that's on the on-hold list, same extraction, same dose if that's stated. Make sure it's the same Latin name. And then you're going to need some, obviously, scientific data to substantiate the use of that actual product. Now, different markets have got different levels. So in Italy, history of use data can be used, but in other markets like the UK, it's still randomized control trials. So I was a bit rubbish on that one, 13 seconds over, but it is a very large topic to try and cover. And again, there's been lots of challenges to the on-hold list of claims, even at the European court level. But we still wait for a response and answer on how really we can harmonise this whole issue. So again, take a look at the on-hold list. It's really useful. 2,000 claims there that could potentially be used, but just be aware that different countries have a different level of evidence to make your substantiation. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next 2 Minutes to Compliance.